Welcome back to this mobility routine that's going to get you ready and prepared for the workout ahead. So when you're ready, let's come on down to the mat. You're going to take a staggered lunge, stepping out with your left leg. Take it nice and wide, take your right hand down to the ground. From here, you're going to reach your left arm up high to the sky, draw the left elbow inside of the foot, and then inhale, rise, reach up nice and tall. Exhale, inhale. Do this 5 times in total. So 3, 4, work with your breath. 5, and inhale. Switch sides, step the left foot back, take the right foot out to the outside of the right hand, grounding down into the left hand. Take a deep breath in, reach your right arm up high. Exhale, draw that right elbow inside of the ankle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Ground down into the hands again, step it back. From here, take the feet in and you're going to pedal out the backs of the legs nice and gently for 4, 3, spreading the fingers nice and wide, 2, 1. From here, walk the feet forward, still keeping the knees fairly bent. Bend into the knees. So we're going to take more of a squat position here. So from this squat position, coming down nice and low, you're going to draw the knees to the floor, release the feet, sit back, finding the stretch. If you want to take your hands behind you, you can, or just taking the hands out in front, and then coming back up, tuck the toes in. So from here, we're going to drive ourselves up. You need to use your hands. So if you need to place your hands in front of you, that's fine. Driving up, or you can use your actual momentum. So coming on up, and then we're going to come back to standing, come back down into knees, toes, heels, back into toes, coming back up, drive out, come down, release. Again, we'll do 5 times, coming into those toes. Sometimes I need to use your hands and come on down, back down. Bring it in, tuck those toes in. From here, drive it up and then drive it out. Good. From there, we're going to take the feet out nice and wide. So we're going to just open up those inner thighs. So you're just going to send your bottom back, opening up those inner thighs there, drive it up and switch. Don't worry if you don't get too low. This is just how actually just gently mobilize through the inner thigh here, the groin, into the glute. Good. Let's go 4 more. For 3, for 2, and last one. And release. And then from here, we're going to step up to the top of your mat. Come on down to the floor. Lie down onto your back. So this is going to help to release out those hamstrings for you. Taking the hands behind the back of the leg. You're going to drive the leg up to the sky and back down. So we're going to do 10 of these. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now this time, as you come down, you're going to be pointing the toe to the floor, and then you're going to drive the toe up to the sky, flex, and come back down with the heel. So point all the way to the sky, flex, down with the heel. Point, flex, point, flex, point, and flex. Switch sides. Same again on the side. Drive it up as you would normally. Again, you might just find you don't go as straight or as long to begin with, but that's fine. It's not important at this point. We're just trying to get a bit of movement into the back of the hamstring here. 4, 5, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And then from here, as you come down, you're going to point the toe at the bottom, coming up and flexing through the heel and coming back down. So we're basically flossing the nerves, which will help you to release any tension in the back of the hamstring here. Point and flex. Point and flex. Last time. Point and flex and release. Coming on up, we're going to move into the upper body. So with your strap or with your band, you're going to grab hold of the band. Now, ideally, we want to take it just to outside of the hip region, but if you want to go narrower to make it harder, you can. Or if you are a little bit more restricted in your shoulders, just go wider with the band here. So from here, we're going to take the band up to the sky, and then we're going to take those shoulder blades towards each other, exhaling, releasing down. I'll show you from behind. So from here, we've got the band. Nice deep breath in. You want to think about drawing the shoulder blades up towards the ears. As you exhale, you're squeezing the shoulder blades towards each other, and you're coming all the way round and down, and then deep breath in, squeeze those shoulder blades towards each other, up and over, okay? So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We'll do that for 6 more times. 6. Good. 5. 4. 3. Good. 2. Last one. And release. From here, I'm going to be taking the band like this. So I'm going to again show from behind because it will be easier to follow. So you're going to take the band across over to one side, reach it across, bending the elbows and around to the other side. Then switch all the way around. Switch. Good. So you don't need to keep the arms super straight. It's just about moving through the shoulder joint. So we'll go 4 more. For 3. 2. Last one. And then take the band behind you. So you may want to take the band a little narrower. So from here, as you come down, it's almost like doing a lat pull down, but behind the head, okay? And then from there, you're gonna squeeze the band out, okay? So you're driving the band out, then nice and controlled, bring it back in, drive out, deep breath in, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, 2 more. Good. Last one. And release. And then coming into the chest here now. So for the chest, I would recommend, especially if you're using a resistance band, you might find that it's quite heavy with the double loop. So you may prefer just to extend it into a single loop of the band. So taking the hands out again, about shoulder width apart. If you take it out wider, it's going to be easier and you're not going to really get the full range of movement. So from here, you're going to drive the band across the chest and then release, exhale. So you're opening up the chest, but also you're squeezing those shoulder blades back towards each other. So avoid, as you pull it in, rolling the shoulders forward. Okay, you really want to think about rolling shoulders back and back in. So I'll just show you from behind again. So from here, nice deep breath in, exhale, you're rolling the shoulder blades back and back in. And we go 4 more for 4, 3, 2, last one, and release. Just remove that band now. Finally, if you are struggling with things like grip strength, or you start to feel like the wrists give in for things like press-ups or even pull-ups, or anything where you're curling through the wrist, maybe in bicep curls on a cable machine, then come on down to the ground. You're going to place your hands into the floor like this. So I'm just going to show you from the front. So spreading the fingertips on the floor, you're just going to gently shift the body in circles. So we'll go 5 times in one direction. And be mindful that you're moving into the fingertips as well as into the heels of the hand. And then switch direction for 4, 3, 2, Last one. And then from here, take the back of the hand, roll it into the floor. Now, you may be able to do it with both hands, so you just drive down through both hands. But if you feel uncomfortable doing this, or you've had any wrist issues, just do it one at a time. That's absolutely fine. And then switch. You may wish to sort of gently lean back into it if that feels good for you, but again, you don't need to. And then bring it back in. Take the wrists together, and you just very gently shift side to side. 4, 3, good, 2, and 1. And then finally, take the fingertips towards each other. So you want to think about rolling the fingertips in towards the hands, into the palm of the hand. And then slowly roll it back out. Roll it all the way in and out, in and out. 2 more. And we'll move it up into the wrist and the forearms in a minute. Okay, and then this time you're going to bring the actual fist together this time. Okay, so this time you're just going to send the elbows down and press up. Try and straighten the arms as much as you can. Back down, press up, down, press. 4 more. Good. 3, 2, last one, and release. From here, just flick out the hands just to release any tension there in the wrist, maybe roll them out if that feels good, and you are done and ready to go. I hope you've enjoyed this mobility session and that it's helped you out. Please do comment below, let me know how you got on, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care.